one.
Dear 2014 Northeast participants and now ambassadors, it's really lovely to see you again, at least virtually through the video. I know over the last 2 years you've gone through lots of valleys of death, but I'm sure each and every one of you will be much more focused on the many, many, many hills of happiness you've had over the time. Looking at that boat, looking at that wonderful boat behind me, I hope reminds you of all the hills of happiness you've had, all those waves you've gone through, all those young people you've helped, and all those times you know you've made a difference. Personally, I see the difference you've made whenever I visit a school in the region, and I talk to head teachers who are telling me about the Teach First teachers who have really helped turn around the lives of so many of the young people in their schools. I've seen the difference when I hear some of the stories from some of the children I've met, and I hear the difference when I start hearing some of the national stories of what's coming out of the Northeast in places like Hartlepool or Sunderland or Newcastle or Middlesbrough or other areas in the local area. And I can see that each and every one of you has had a really big impact over the last 2 years. However, as you know, Teach First is not a 2-year program. Teach First is a lifetime commitment. What we're trying to do, our common vision to ensure no child's educational success is limited by their socioeconomic background, that's not something that can happen in only a few years. That will only happen if a movement of thousands of leaders work together on it throughout their professional lives. You're now making that transition to being Teach First ambassadors. What that means is each and every one of you now have to make the decision how you want to take this mission forwards. What's the leadership role you want to go into, whether that's classroom leadership, school leadership, business leadership, policy leadership, or nonprofit leadership. Whatever leadership role you end up, I hope you continue to make a real impact in the lives of young people from disadvantaged circumstances. It's only if each and every one of you continue to be leaders in this movement that we can really hit that vision and ensure every young person you've worked with over the last few years and all the people coming up behind them get the education they deserve. So thank you for everything you've done, and I look forward to working with you even more in the years to come.